Back on May 24th,
families are truly struggling with a lot of different complexities here.
The lives of 19 students and 2 teachers and the lives of their families changed forever.
Their whole lives have been wrecked. And so I think that that's what people need to understand more than anything here.
The Uvalde Together We Rise fund was created to help. Around $14 million has been donated to it. Families in Uvalde are just having to wait for the money to be distributed.
They were originally scheduled for November 20th. They moved it up to November 14th.
The fund is overseen by the National Compassion Fund. For the past few weeks, they've been using community feedback to determine who is eligible.
They've established 3 tiers of people. Those with deceased children, those that have injured children, and those that were physically present and had emotional trauma.
A couple of families who lost children in the shooting tell us not everyone in Uvalde is in agreement on the final category. Families tell us they have not received an updated or final version of the eligibility requirements based on the feedback they've given. But according to this proposed draft, the online application process should begin within the next day or 2.
Happy first day of school!
Robb Elementary School has undergone a name change. Now Franz Leadership Academy, the change also comes with a shift in curriculum and focus.
Our students aren't going to middle school and high school with those leadership skills to be able to collaborate and communicate and think critically.
Principal Kelly Lofton says at an elementary school age, kids are sponges and very impressionable. So it's important to focus on leadership and communication skills now.
We want them to be able to problem solve and make good decisions. We also want them to be able to speak up for themselves and be able to advocate for themselves, but also for others.
Parents told us there are some nerves going into the school year, though, but not because of the redesigned curriculum.
Unfortunate killings that are happening around the country, but so I'm nervous a little bit.
Nervous, with everything going on in the world. I mean, it's nervous.
Security is top of mind for most parents like Garza and Osario. Judson spokesperson Nicole Taganod says securing their schools was a top priority this summer. And there's something that also works in their favor.
We're a unique district in that we serve 7 different municipalities. And so our chief of police works really hard to keep that collaboration an ongoing thing all year.
So despite the catastrophes, parents feel secure here.
What are the ins and outs, safety protocol, and everything seems to be, where it needs to be. So we're excited.
Happy first day!
The Dallas Morning News UT Tyler poll shows Greg Abbott with 46% of the vote and Beto O'Rourke with 39%. Pollsters talked to nearly 1,400 registered voters, 33% of them Democrats, 40% Republicans, and 27% counting themselves as neither. The question about the governor's race asked, in a race for governor, would you vote for Republican incumbent Greg Abbott, Democratic nominee Beto O'Rourke, Green Party candidate Delilah Barrios, Libertarian nominee Mark Tippett, or someone else? All told, 46% said Abbott and 39% said Beto O'Rourke, which would keep Abbott in the governor's mansion. We found Larry Molyneux. How committed are you that you're going to be at the polls in November?
How about 150%?
Yeah. And his wife at the Williamson County Republican Party headquarters, where they came to pick up Abbott yard signs. They approve of the job Abbott is doing. List for me what the most important issues to you are going into this election.
Immigration, yeah.
Well, yeah, the border.
But the founder of the Political Action Committee Mothers Against Greg Abbott, Nancy Thompson, says Abbott is failing.
Governor Abbott, every single time he opens up his mouth, he is at war with a different group of Texans.
Mothers Against Greg Abbott started a year ago as a Facebook page.
Well, in the beginning, Mothers Against Greg Abbott started as a group of mothers concerned about COVID in their schools and their kids, the mask mandate being done away with.
And is now officially a PAC. The Facebook page has 57,000 followers and raises money by selling yard signs and shirts and other products. Thompson says O'Rourke is gaining steam.
Greg Abbott had a much larger margin a few months ago. And since then, we've been chipping away at his margin. So I'm seeing this as good news.
But the Molyneux say they think the poll is right and that Abbott will win in November.
I don't think Beto would do that good. Personally, myself, he's probably a lot lower than that.